Tell me how this ends. I'm forgiven, I'm forgotten, I'm forsaken. I'm forever a child, still seated at the table, visited in jail. Just another cautionary tale. No one survived. I gotta all the time I spent posing, pretending, posturing. Could have learned another language, written more songs. Could have saved my marriage. You ask the questions, I answer honestly. What more could I do? Daylight just smiles true. Just tell me how this ends. I'm forgiven, I'm forgotten, I'm dead.
All right. Happy Thursday. It's Thursday, right? Yeah. At the time of recording this, it's Thursday, anyways. Um, lot to do today. Lots and lots to do. Right off the bat, big shout out to Chad Caruso, skating across America for Natural High. The special program designed to help kids keep away from drugs and alcohol and concentrate on their passions and uh, keep them sober and just encourage their hobbies and passions. And yeah, Natural High, Chad Caruso. Shout out to Danny, everyone in the chat over there. I like to start my stream off with a little musical interlude typically, but now I'm going to go over to YouTube because I like to, while Chad's been skating across the US, I've been keeping up with it every day. So we're going to run Chad's stream on my monitor. Something very relaxing to me about the sound of a skateboard cruising around. So that's what we're going with. All right.
I'm pretty surprised.
Chat on. All right. Here's our screaming hand. I'm going to be doing one for Chad, and I think I'm going to be doing one for Tim over there too. Shout out to Tim Fine. Did an absolutely fine punk rock song in honor of Chad, which I thought was super cool. I got another piece curing right now for the top part of Daredevil. Should be done. Shush. Okay, so we got all of our pieces. I think we're ready to go. Let's see how he goes together. Here's our torso that didn't print correctly. We'll see how that fits on there. I just finished curing this. So a bit of a gap that may you can see here on the print all these little ridges and such. We're going to sand those down, and we should get a slightly better fit onto the bottom half. And I think because of the way this model's designed, I'm going to go ahead and end up gluing and sealing this gap once we get all the supports cleaned off and prep work finished, some light sanding and stuff like that. Let's see how his head fits on here. I like it. Also, bit of a gap in the back here, but that could just be, I think that could easily be resolved by sanding off these support bumps here. So teeny bit of warpage going on because I printed this piece in solid. The female key looks really good. So we'll just sound that down a little bit. Actually, it looks like there's a little support in here that might be hampering its progress into the key. But welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in today. Whether you're coming in now or later, I appreciate you. It's a great looking model by Sanix. Lots of nice detail. So his head goes on there, and then we've got his forearms. Really nice key work. I'll be painting the arm. I'll definitely be painting the forearms separately.
But she's not watching this live, so I should text it to her.
And this arm, he's got his oh, that fits really nice. So that's cool.
And the second she gets in.
Well, is Chad's wife coming in? Is that what I heard him say?
It's Caruso.
Oh, it is Miss Caruso coming in. That's cool. Shout out to Ms. Caruso, Mrs. Caruso.
I know sometimes when I restart the stream, still new people get pushed to the video. Old subscribers that haven't heard I'm doing it again. So, Skater Book Smarter Part 2, beating their own Guinness record, live streaming the whole thing. Trying to do it in like under 40 days now. That's our goal.
Super cool looking bass. Ow. Sharp too. You got to watch these little horns. Really digging this bass. So let's just jump right into it. Start getting our prep work going here. It's got a lot to do. I mean, it's a lot to do, but it's practically nothing compared to other models I've done as far as post prep work, like just let me adjust my camera angle here. Yeah, as far as post prep work goes, this one's going to be pretty light.
I never actually looked at this message that was sent to me. Hold on. Just clip the mic thing here. Sec.
So what I like to do is start working on all these little supports that you see. Just kind of going through and carefully.
For the match, you should see it.
Just carefully removing them with the X-Acto knife. Some of them you can just rub off.
Connected to fundraiser ASAP. So I think we did it, guys.
All right, congratulations, Chad. Woohoo, big shout out with GoFundMe matching the funds. Friggin' awesome.
Saying announcements like this and then just laying for that.
I want to be careful not to put any little scratches in here if I can help it.
Let's hope it stays smooth. Looks a little different.
Now, if you are into painting or anything like that, and you'd ever like to do your own model, I do offer kits. You tell me what you want. We'll go over some different designs. Pick one. You buy the file from the artist, and then I'll print it out and send it out to you. As long as you're in the United States, my prices are super reasonable, and I will send you a kit that you can paint yourself. And if you don't know anything about painting, you can check out my channel and plenty of other channels out there. Some really good content. Gambit Neo, Sergeant Digital Designs,
Nice to meet you.
Hobby Link International.
Thank you for coming.
Lots of cool channels out there with great content that show you how the whole process works.
You're the reason how every time we see it now. Oh yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, I don't want to hold you up too long. Yeah, I appreciate you coming out. Thank you.
Right on, supporters.
Thank you.
And, I was really bummed because I didn't buy your book, but I did buy your movie, but I bought it digitally.
Oh, awesome. No, it's a great way to support it.
Big supporters. Hell yeah.
But anyway, that's kind of weird. So I have like a faceplate for the game.
Cool. I'll try my best.
Chad is signing a faceplate for a video game controller for this cat. That's awesome. Such a gracious dude, taking the time to do that.
All day at work at the office, and I saw your few tumbles. My brother was over there.
I took a few good ones today. Yeah. But we made it through.
Yeah, did you meet the guy with the red card yet? I saw
No.
he could bring you like a smoothie.
Oh, really? It must be coming soon. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you.
Hey, nice meeting you. Thank you guys for taking the time to
Awesome supporters. Hey, what's up, Gambit? Welcome, dude.
Great night, guys.
Gambit Neo in the house. Big shout out. I was already giving you shout outs, Gambit, but I'll give you another one. Gambit Neo's here in the chat with us today. Awesome possum. Again, dude does great content. Please go check out his channel when you get a chance. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, not only on my channel, but when you head over to visit Gambit Neo's as well. How am I sounding today, dude? Is my mic connected right? I didn't even do a sound check. I just started going.
Nice little jolt of energy before we hit the big 7-0.
Oh, you're welcome, dude. As always, share the love, man. You're a good pal, and you deserve the kudos, man. Well earned. Gambit Neo is a beast when it comes down to popping out content, man. I wish I could keep up. I mostly live stream, but he does a lot of really great produced videos. I highly recommend checking them out. Our channels are very different, though, you know, to be fair. Different, but the same, kind of. So I'm just going over all the little preliminary pieces and cutting out supports. Hopefully missing as few of them as possible.
We go into that mall. Did you? That means a lot. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, your documentary. I'm doing a lot of painting like you do.
Yeah.
More supporters. Oh, yeah.
That's incredible. How's it been feeling?
Man, the deeper into Florida Chad gets and closer to the finish line, he's going to get held up quite a bit with people supporting and wanting autographs and everything. I don't know how he's going to manage his time with all that.
Thank you. And your story is motivating too. I'm sure people are going to hear that and want to get out and push it. Yeah, cool. I like that.
All day I've watched the whole trip. I've been waiting, and I was trying to figure out where I was gonna have to drive to catch you, and then I just thought you were coming down one.
Oh, I saw you in there. Yeah, that's right.
Oh, he's a supporter in the chat too. That's awesome. Who's this guy?
I think this is actually a pretty relatively safe and smooth road. So
And I live. You're going through Carrington, you said. So where you're going, it's a good route.
oh, cool. Good. I could do maybe one Powerade and one banana. That'd be perfect. I think blue. Yeah. Thank you. That's nice.
Fresh fruit juice too.
Yeah, I could fit that in there. You mind just popping it into that?
It's strawberry lemonade, but it's like locally taken.
Oh, cool. Dude, I'm in for that. That sounds awesome. Yeah, drop it right in there. I'll eat that right now. Hey, man, that means a lot. Thank you so much for coming out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you're back on the
Big supporters. Oh, yeah.
When I realized you were doing the live, and I was going to drive hour before north, I needed to catch you coming across.
Oh, it's
I
awesome.
live right here.
Hey, I'm happy I took a more southern route this time and you ran into you, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I have a couple of friends local that skateboard that saw the documentary of the Daredevil in the 50s and they're back on skateboard.
Really?
Yeah,
that's cool, man. It doesn't, on my end, I post a video and I don't really sometimes see it, so it's awesome to hear that.
Yeah. With thank you, my granddaughter, but ironically, I have my fiance. We were lifelong friends. Friends for 45 years. And she was on crystal meth for a long time. She's 6 years sober now. She's brand new. And
Really?
baby battle.
And that really means a lot.
Excuse me.
I'm not sure. I'm going till my body gives out, but I feel like we're getting close to the outskirts of Lafayette.
Yeah, around this, some pretty decent hotels and decent prices are in the spot where you're talking.
Right.
You'll probably start coming up on dark by the time you get over there.
Yeah, that was my idea. Was like stay a little out on the outskirts, a little cheaper.
So yeah, and it's reasonable there, it's safe, and it's got food options right here. So heading over to Scott will be a good spot for you. And
awesome.
Where you're going, it'll be easy.
Hey, man, thank you. Bring it in. Come here.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I wanted to catch the selfie.
Oh, let's do it right now, please.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Oh yeah.
And I think your positivity is amazing. Like, even like the people blow the horn at you. Water blowing your
yeah, no, those are supporters, man.
Yeah, it's awesome. So,
yeah, let's do it.
I'll be able to do selfies, but with you, it's
hey man, I feel honored. Thank you.
Yeah, so my name's Scott. Oh, there he is.
Chad, you are such a cool dude. Yeah, this is gonna look really cool with lights in it, man.
Oh, actually, yeah.
Thanks again for pointing out this model to me, Gambit. I really dig it.
Locally made with that mall stuff in there.
You can try it if you want, not too much though. All right. Hey,
love it, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for everything y'all doing.
I appreciate you.
things in your life to make a good passion. I love it.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. All right, have a great day. Me too, man. Thank you.
In translucent red. Why do you got to hit me with stuff like that after the fact, man?
Incredible. You see, it was, yeah.
Dude.
I appreciate it.
Now I'm picturing like these red glowing skulls and shit. God damn it, Gambit. Oh, dude. You got to hit me with something like that after. That's the second time you've done this.
I think I might actually just keep pushing.
Oh, dude.
Thank you.
No, sorry. Now I'm like, okay. Let's go have a look. Gambit. Yeah, that's probably enough. To just print it solid. Yeah, because if I print it hollow, again, it's going to be... There's too many places for resin to hide if I do it hollow.
Oh, no, did I move the camera? Did you guys not see anything? I guess you're not hurt.
The only thing I don't like about the idea is there's a lot of masking to be done. I mean, I guess I could... You know, I could latex paint over the skulls in the front and back here. Because the only thing I would want to show through would be the skulls. So I'd have to latex paint over them and then really get a good deep primer down so that none of the light is coming through anything but the skulls. Because obviously the light's going to naturally come through here and light this up. And through here. That's a really good idea, my friend. It's a really good idea. I wish you would have told me about that earlier. And I wish I would have thought of that.
Decent. But when I'm putting all my weight on my right leg on the inside of my knee, I'm feeling like some soreness. So I was thinking.
Oh, man.
You like going for tomorrow. But we do need miles. 2 and 3 miles.
What did I do? There it is. So, hey, Tim, welcome, man. Thanks for jumping in, bro. Great song, dude. Great song. And I love like, so I'm a huge fan of the Minutemen. I don't know if you know who they are. You know, and a lot of their songs were really, really short, like literally a minute. And I love that your punk song is like straight to the point. It's short. It's punk rock. Like it's good shit, dude. Like I would totally skate to a whole album of that. Like no joke. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, dude. I genuinely liked it. So my friend Gambit here just recently had an idea that Gambit had the brilliant idea of printing this. Oh, dude, you're gonna love the Minutemen. If I can recommend an album to you, dude, check out an album called Double Nickels on the Dime. So Gambit recommended that I should print this whole base in clear resin, right? And then once it's printed, you know, everything's clear. We block off the skulls, right? And then paint over everything else so that no light can get through it. That way, when you light up the bottom, all these skulls will be glowing red. And then you'll have like red light shining up through here. And I like the idea so much that I just set up my other resin printer that has clear resin in it. I just set it up for the print. So I'm gonna, as soon as I finish my live stream today, I'm gonna set this up and we're gonna reprint it in clear resin and go with that because I think it's a fantastic idea and it's gonna look amazing. Absolutely amazing. So that being said, no, I'm gonna do one, but I'm gonna reprint this part of the model in clear resin instead of, you know, opaque gray. I'm gonna print it in solid clear resin so that light can shine through it. Just the parts I want the light to go through. So in other words, I'll picture this as all clear. It's transparent resin. I'm gonna mask off all these areas using like liquid latex. I'm gonna mask off all the skulls and everything all around. And then we're gonna paint everything but the skulls. And then you peel off that latex, and then you have this clear part here that light can still shine through. And then we'll use like a transparent red to paint over all the skulls and stuff. And when you light it up, you'll have this nice red light coming through the skulls, through their eyes, and the skulls will light up red while the rest of the model stays like natural looking. I already have the vision in my head about how it's going to look, and I'm gonna credit Gambit Neo with that idea, man. That's freaking. I wish we would have thought of that 2 days ago when I started printing this, but that's all right. I There's a saying in 3D the 3D printing world: never throw away your misprints or prints that you don't end up using. So I'm gonna save this as kind of a backup, you know, in case I need to make another one. That's just normal. Or you know, if I go and paint the clear one and I don't like the way it turns out, I've got this one to fall back on. That, you know, or we can use them as interchangeable pieces too. You know, you could have one painted normal that doesn't light up and only the light comes through the center, and another one that has one where the skulls light up and everything too. I think this is just a super good idea. I'm already thinking like maybe do multiple LED lights, you know, one behind. No, I think no. I was thinking multiple LED lights, like little nano LEDs right behind each skull. But then you're going to have this pinpoint of light that's extra bright shining through. I think it's going to be better to have an ambient light that emanates from right about this area that lights up the whole thing.
Please tell me I'm going the right direction. Oh my goodness.
So yeah. Well, I got a good portion of the prep work already done on this one, so I'm going to just go ahead and set it aside for now and start working on these other pieces. Get these all cleaned up. And we'll start from the bottom and work our way up. Actually got a lot of the supports already out of this one. Bottom half of the body printed really clean. And so, yeah, Tim, this is all like the post prep work you do after you get a print off. You got to go through and pick off little support artifacts and stuff like that and get those cleaned out of the model. I swear, no matter what, no matter how well you think you prepped everything, you go to primer it and then you'll see things that you missed. And you got to go back and fix that. And of course, we got Chad Caruso up on the monitor today, so we're sticking with Chad. I'm skating vicariously through him. Yeah, exactly. Just like a car or something, you know, you always find something you miss.
Appreciate you as always.
Once you start putting paint down, everything shows up. Yeah, because now it's just a, you know, flat gray chunk of plastic. So it's kind of hard to catch little minute details, but then you start putting paint down and all those things show up. But we do the best we can in the meantime. And I like to take these little soft squishy bits and then I'll kind of just go over a few spots. There's some really delicate texture in the outfit. So I want to be really careful going through and cleaning this up. And even using my magnifiers on this part, I still managed to miss things.
Okay. We're doing it. It's the time for the song.
What are we doing, Chad? What are we listening to? Inspecting it with the phone, doing close-ups and stuff. I do use that a lot, especially once I'm painting the model. That's a great question, by the way. But typically, no. I just kind of give everything a pretty preliminary go over at the beginning. I just, you know, I do the best I can. But even taking pictures with my phone, like, you'll still miss things. It's crazy. Okay, so now here's the part I'm concerned with. I've got a bit of a gap. So you catch little supports like this that are hanging out. This is in a key too. So this is where one of the little bags is going to go. That cleaned out. So a little bit of a gap back here, but it's not bad. But I think after sanding this area here, it's going to fit a lot better.
Today, this rotation.
Yeah, this my Dremel here. I have a foot pedal for it, so which I highly recommend if you do Dremel work regularly. You know, with whatever you use a Dremel for, get a foot pedal for it, man. They're about $20. I think I paid $15 for mine on Amazon. Freaking life changing, dude. Life changing. Especially in this line of work, like having a foot pedal is game changer. But yeah, usually when I'm cleaning stuff out, I have a quadrant that I work by, you know, so I'm going to concentrate on cleaning up on this section, and then I'll move to the arms, and then I'll move to the upper torso, you know, just going over everything as I go along and trying to catch everything. And obviously too, you know, you wind up finding your workflow as you go along doing this stuff. Some people like to work from the top down. Other people, like myself, I'll work from the bottom up. Even when I'm painting too, when I start painting, I always start with the bottom. The base gets painted first, and then the legs and the feet, you know, and then work my way up into the torso and arms. And then the head is always the very last thing I paint. Especially the eyes. The eyes are the last, very last thing to get painted for every one of my models. And in this case, I don't even have to paint eyes, you know, because Daredevil has eye coverings over his uniform. This is the Charlie Cox version of Daredevil Born Again. And so I'm going to be doing the costume where underneath the suit is the red suit, and then the outer layer he painted over it black, right? And throughout the season, as he goes through more and more battles and fights, the black paint gets scraped away in different spots. So we're going to have that same effect on this costume. I'm going to have, you know, it's going to be black mostly, but there's going to be red being exposed underneath it. It's going to be fun. It's going to look cool.
Hello, gorgeous.
Yeah, it's really cool how they did the TV show. It's like he starts off with a completely black suit, and as the season progresses, more and more red in the suit gets exposed, you know, as part of that born again concept for Daredevil. Pretty cool. Got to start somewhere, right?
70.15.
What the fuck? Chad's already at 70.15 miles today.
Old minimum.
Dude, it's only 228 here. That's wild. Bro's chewing up the miles right now. I think Texas kind of ruined us, man. Like all that chip seal and only doing like 50-mile days. So when I hear like 70 miles and days only half over, you know, like he's still got quite a bit of sunlight left, I'm tripping. I'm like, what? Really? Like, I forgot we could get that far in a day. If I'm watching the right stream. Oh no, I'm not. I'm not watching. Oh, this is wrong. I'm fucking stupid. Here we go.
I don't think Chip's I don't know if Chip's back or not, but that was huge. That could have like changed.
Okay, now I'm on live. I had the wrong stream going like a dumbass. Oops. Oh well. Now we're live. 48. Ah, 48 miles. Okay. I can see you typing in the stream right now. That's cool. So what's your plan on your channel, Tim? You plan on doing more content, more music and stuff, man? Yeah, 48 is killer. Well, that's good you got it fixed, man. Yeah, right now I've got OBS ripping my hair out, trying to learn everything. There's so many minute details in the outfit that it's really scary going through and like sanding any of it. Had it on wrong, that's why. Not really any gapping on here that I need to worry about. That's good. Same with the left arm. I'm also going to have to go through and study his costume really carefully to make sure I get all the elements correct, because I want it to be screen accurate. As close as possible to screen accurate. This one is there. It's a nice fit. Call that one good. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. That one does not go there. Oh, back here. Which is which? Oh, wait. I printed this one twice, so I need to set one of them aside. I was like, why do I have an extra bag? Where does this one go? Struggling with prices here, Gambit? What were you saying? Tim mentioning I went through 3 Dremels and the Harbor Freight ones never burned out on me and felt smoother. I had just the opposite experience. Oh, pieces. Okay, Gambit. I had the opposite experience. I went through a couple of Harbor Freight Dremels. In fact, I still have 2 of them. And then I bought a proper Dremel. I shouldn't say proper, but I bought a Dremel, and a lot of metallic paint that was stuck in this brush. I bought a Dremel, and I've been using this thing 2 years now, and it hasn't skipped a beat. I'm very happy with it. But yeah, I mean, I tell everybody the same thing though. It's like whatever works for you, use it. I got no hate. Like as long as it works, that's all that matters. Yeah, I'm not a big product placement guy. I mean, if I had a Harbor Freight Dremel that that I thought worked better than Dremel, I would absolutely say so. In fact, I have a review video on my page on my channel about Harbor Freight airbrushes. Actually, it's one of the most. It's funny too because it's one of the most viewed videos I have on my entire channel. Is that Harbor Freight airbrush review? Okay, I like where I'm at here. Got the arms are good. We'll go over. And need to sand this bag.
Things to video.
50 miles, Chad. Good on you, brother. Whoa. What piece are you struggling with there, Gambit? What are you working on? Agreed. Yeah, dude, I love Harbor Freight. I go in there when I don't even need anything just to see if I can create something that I need. Same with Lowe's. Every time I even mention Lowe's, my wife just rolls her eyes. She's like, "Oh, what do you need now?" I'm like, I don't know. I just want to go look. Oh, the blade holder you reprinted. What happened? It looked really good. Oh, yeah. It's fitting a lot better now. I got a little bit of warpage here on this little key, so probably take that down a little bit. It's not fitting as exact as I'd like it to. Ah, there we go. That's getting better. Still a little off in there. Nothing stuck down there. I think this key's just too fat. Hey, Jen, welcome to the chat, girl. What is up? Hope you're having an awesome day. I feel like this little tip might be too long because I can feel it kind of wobbling in there. So maybe just clip that off.
Super fast. We just, yeah, it's a couple hours of just consistency and balance out the average. So, it just basically feels like a normal or slightly behind day. Maybe even just a normal day.
Oh, Jen has kicks. Awesome. Pretty soon, gonna have that Discord and everything hooked up, and you'll be able to just post pics to the Discord group. And then, well, I already have the Discord set up, sort of. I just haven't gone live with it yet. And I'm still figuring out OBS software to run the stream with. But once I feel pretty confident with that stuff, I'll be using that to run the stream. And we'll be able to post pictures and everything in real time. That looks good.
Really not.
I'd call that a perfect fit.
Because I know I can do better.
Yeah, that looks good.
The conditions that just prevent me from going higher. And I feel comfortable with like those higher numbers. Oh man.
If Jen is following Gambit on Instagram, you can follow Gambit on Instagram and send them to him as well. We all want to see. I definitely want to see. Or you know what, Jen, you if you don't have Gambit or whatever, like you can always forward them to me and I'll forward it to Gambit. Go. I had a little tiny bubble hole right in the top of his helmet. So I just filled that in with a little teeny tiny drop of resin. And I just need to cure that real quick.
It's more of like a dull ache. Last time it was insane. The pain was crazy.
And then we'll just smooth that out with the Dremel. That's it. It's like the little hole was never there. Easy peasy. Okay, now I think I just need to get this part cleaned up here, and then we can start working on primer. Moving right along. Yeah, I can't wait to see the pics, Jen. Always love seeing what you're working on or what you finished. Yeah, same name on Instagram.
You know, almost. No idea. Well, very much in the beaches. Probably where I'm going to finish in like 20 miles. Or yeah, like, I think that's around there. Somewhere. We'll finish somewhat near there.
I think Chad's talking to his wife.
So, as far as this and that, we avoided the clank. Big clank was not resin, but chip seal showed up in the morning. Basically chip seal, yeah, for like a good maybe 2 hours. But since then it's been relatively smooth. And what was that? Today? Right. Yeah, the push leg Old Faithful is like starting to be like, all right, dude, I've bared enough load. You can't always fall back on me, man. You got.
Yeah, Gambit's Instagram is awesome, dude. That's a great place to go and just like kind of catch everything. Just scrolling down. Sometimes I'll just go look at his Instagram because I'm not on YouTube or something. Dusty up here. All right.
was a choice, really.
Time for a little cleanup.
We'll see. It's all I'm trying. I have to do like 80. Yeah, we'll see.
Dusty. All right, one last other step.
I mean, everyone says take an ice bath, but like, if you're at like the Red Roof Inn for 12 minutes and there's a stand-up shower, it's like, yeah, it's a nice idea, but you're sleeping in the bed and it's like.
So I'm just using this UV light now to get inside the model and just make doubly sure that any and all resin. I know I washed this all out really well, cured it, but it's just kind of an extra fail safe to make sure everything's exposed. And then I'm not going to have any resin left over in there at all.
Oh, yeah, I don't use any of that stuff really anymore because I just don't like to smell like it. Yeah, I'd rather have tremendous knee pain than smell like icy hot. I think that. How you doing? Good. Yeah, let's meet up in the summer. Well, after this trip.
You know, I haven't really looked at the video
Actually, I might go upstate.
much since I got my new phone, and I'm kind of glancing over at it now,
It's my leg.
looking at my chat stream, and the video quality is noticeably better with this phone.
He hears me screaming and has no idea what's going on.
Really is. I jumped from an iPhone 12 up to the iPhone 16 Pro. It's much better cameras and everything like that. It was time.
That was Nick Sasson, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Sasson. Okay.
I really don't like the way I'm fitting with these keys. I think I might actually just cut those off so that I'm able to sand this bottom area more flat to get a better seam. Shrink up that gap a little bit.
How long is this road?
DSLR and mirrorless are getting close to the grave. I mean, what's next after that?
Ooh, my right leg is a little shot.
I'm looking into getting a camera for my web stream, for my live streams. Just because it makes things a lot less complicated when it comes to streaming. You know, having the camera plugged directly into my computer while I'm running software like OBS, you know, it's a little more complicated I'm the type, I just like to plug and play. And the phone is a little more complicated to run through OBS, streaming software and everything, than it is to just have a nice, camera to record with, plugged directly into my computer. And I'm on PC, so it's not like I can run Mac in tandem with my phone. Oh, I got you. I see what you mean. Off camera, I'm just using a little cutting blade to cut these keys off. There we go. In case anybody's wondering, yes, this paint bench is very well ventilated. I have a fan blowing on the other side of the studio directly in this area. There we go. Still a little bit of a gap on that side, but we're going to have bags covering that up. Need a flat sander. They're going to just sand this flat. I'm still seeing some little bumps. My palm sander's upstairs. I don't feel like going upstairs to get it right now. Uh-oh, buffering. No buffering. What else do I have down here? Uh-oh, Chad's buffering a lot. We might lose the stream. Oh, Jen, the first torso didn't even torso. The only thing that printed was the flat plate that the torso is affixed to. Like basically it'll print out to where there's like a plate that prints out on the bottom, and that's what the supports and everything are held on to. And it only got that far, and that piece didn't release from the release sheet, so only that printed. So like this didn't print at all, which is great because that would have been a big waste of resin if only half of this printed or something. So as you saw yesterday, I peeled that sheet off that had the remnants of the only piece that printed from the torso. And I just went upstairs last night and set it up and reprinted everything, and it came out perfect. So this is the torso I pulled off the build plate this morning. So it turned out great. Happy with my results. So now I'm just trying to get this torso the bottom of the torso here to match up a little better. I think that's good. Once I put the little bags on and everything, these little gaps are going to be invisible. I can always fill it in with a little bit of green stuff, or even just printer resin, really, to take that out. Uh-oh. That's not good. Shit. Dude, I can't remember Gambit. Did we put two of those I think I replaced the two in here. So I really want to try out the Evolution again to see if putting double gaskets in there worked. Guess we'll just have to take it. Lowercase w followed by a W. I missed something. Sorry. I got to remember to turn off my fan before I start airbrushing. Oh, that was in response to the print error. Now I get it. That one went over my head for a minute. I apologize. Okay. I just want to double check and make sure I put two gaskets in here. Doesn't want to come out. Okay. I know you're in there. You're going to have to come out. Come on. Okay, I got another idea. Oh, you know what? I just remembered I made some baby powder putty that I can use to. There it goes. Came out. Oh, that's only one. So it must have been the infinity I did. Baby putty. Yep. So baby powder and printer resin make a really fine, easy to use repair putty that you can use to like sculpt and gaps and seams and stuff in models. So, for example, if you have a gap here between these two parts, you can use that putty to get in there and seal that up, and it's sculptable. And then when you're done, you just expose it with some UV light, and it's hard as a rock. It's good stuff. Little trick I learned from someone out there on the interwebs. Now the question is, where did I put it? I made a batch of this shit, and I don't remember where. Okay, it's here in one of my drawers, one of my supply drawers. You're used to big chats. I know I've gotten a little used to the huge chat roll we have with Chad's channel. I mean, if I had Chad's chat scroll in my channel, I would never be able to keep up with everybody. I would have to have a moderator reading everything to me and stuff like that.
I wonder if I should go check the other side. I just saying. I think it's less windy over there.
So I think it was the CR Plus that I added the second gasket to, and I don't need that airbrush right now. Anyways, so I'm gonna stop wasting time. Get on to primering. Yeah, if my channel blows up, bro, I wish it would. I wish my channel just like totally exploded and I could say, Tim, it's time to move to California, bro. I got you. I would love that. So usually I'll just do a test spray with some alcohol. Make sure I'm moving paint correctly. Cool. And now I'm going to move my fan so it's not blowing directly at me. And we're going to mix up some, I've got a couple things to primer today, so I'm going to actually have to mix up quite a bit of paint. Yeah, it depends on the channel, bro. For my channel, for what I do, most of my subscribers like I had a lot of people requesting long form videos. People sending me messages like, hey, could you do a long form video? It's hard to see what you did, and I also like the engagement. I mean, I could take the stream afterwards and cut it down into bits and pieces. But that's what timestamps are for, stuff like that. And with the stream, people can just skip ahead. I'm not trying to blow up my channel so much as I'm trying to blow up selling kits and selling commissions. Somebody wants to commission me to do a Wolverine or something. That's your favorite Marvel character, and you got $400, $800, $1,500 to blow on a model. I'll paint it for you. And I get commissions from time to time, but it's not enough to live on. Not even close. And that's why I have to go back to work in September. But yeah, I concentrate mostly on just growing my channel organically too. I don't concern I should say at first when I started my channel, I was really concerned about the numbers, and I'd get bugged out if I lost a subscriber or something like that. And I realized, like, no, that's not what my shit's about anyways. I don't care about the numbers. I really don't. I'm not trying to be the next big, I'm no Adam Savage. Like, and I know that. Then I'm not worried about that. I do this for the love of the hobby. I like that my channel provides a place for us to kind of hang out and learn together. Like Gambit's over there right now. He's in Ireland and he's working on his own stuff and catching up with the stream chat when he can. And eventually Gambit and I are probably going to be live streaming split screen together, along with a couple other subscribers too, if anybody wants to join, while we work on our projects. And then we'll all be able to chat and talk with each other and stuff like that. And it really, getting away from the numbers really helped me enjoy doing this a lot more instead of stressing about stupid shit like that. Oh, dude, Savage. I wouldn't say he's an idol, but I highly, highly respect and admire everything Adam does. So yeah, big shout out to Adam Savage. I know you don't have time to watch my channel or anything, but if you ever do, fucking dope. It was really cool to see Adam do. Paul Braddock did a model. Um, Edward Pinsky's, something like that. I know he never comes into my channel. So rude. But guy named Paul Braddock did a model recently, or actually he did it a couple years ago. And it's this like crab-like man, with pinchers and a crab head, and just a really cool digital sculpt. It's amazing. And Adam Savage painted it on his channel. I don't think they didn't talk or anything pre pre the episode, Adam just decided like he liked the model and he was going to paint it. And the first time I saw it, I was like, Paul Braddock, like, because I love Paul Braddock's work. The guy does amazing sculpture work. And so I was really stoked to see that Paul, one of Paul's sculptures was on Adam Savage's channel. And it was really neat seeing Adam paint it, 3D print it, paint it. I actually have the model too. I have the STL file. I bought it from Paul last year. And yeah, it was just, it was really cool to see Adam's techniques and see how he did it, and it was a long form video. I think it's about 45 minutes long, maybe. But what an honor, man. And later, Paul finally commented something, like, dude, what an honor. I guess word got around that Adam did one of Paul's models. So Paul came on to thank Adam for that and all. And yeah, it was just really cool. I'm still not satisfied. This is all lumpy bumpy and shit on the bottom, and I think that's really going to prevent this from settling in better. Still rocking back and forth a little bit. So after the stream today, I'll end up taking this upstairs and just sanding this flat with my flat sander, with my palm sander. I'm gonna fix that later, but no big deal for now. Let me see. Gonna get my head together here. I'm about ready to paint. Cool. Here we go. Oh, that's right. I was going to grab more pipettes because I'm low in my supply. Where are those at? Here we go. I buy these pipettes a lot at a time.
The one that it starts.
These things are fantastic for putting paint in your airbrush. And they're extremely inexpensive too. I think this whole bag was like 10 or 15 bucks or something like that for all these pipettes. That I use the shit out of these things. So I always keep a big stock of them. Pipettes, paper towels, so much shit. When you get into 3D printing, like, just plan on buying stock in paper towels. Definitely paper towels, resin, rubber gloves, man. I go through so many of these fucking things. And I buy the good ones too. I buy these ones called they're made by Glove Works. And they're textured. They've got a nice grippy texture on them. I'm funny too because like I don't like running out of shit. Oh, dude, if you got into 3D printing, man, just wait. When you're actually in the process of printing something, you can go through a whole row of paper towels in a day, 2 days, easy. So I get in the habit of buying these really cheap shop towels. It's like $12 for 6 rolls of them on Amazon. Jen buys gloves by the case. Yeah, I buy 200 at a time. So I buy 2 big boxes of these at a time. These are expensive though. I'm not gonna lie. Definitely use something cheaper if you can. But I really like these. They're really durable, and I even got a custom holder for them. So this is the box, and then it's got, it's just got magnets on the back of it, so it's up on my pegboard. Ugh. Go through a lot of these. So this is my Harder and Steenbeck Ultra. It's a collector's edition. I don't treat it like a collector's item though. It's just an airbrush. It's a collector's edition because it's got fancy Squidmar designs on them. They only made like 8,000 of these or some shit. And I bought one. Nothing expensive either. I think it was only 130 bucks. So you can get just the regular standard Chrome Ultra on Amazon for like 125, 130 bucks. It's kind of the lower end airbrush. And I keep a 0.4 millimeter nozzle in there. And this is the one I use for doing my primer coats typically. Primer coats, anything big where you don't need detail going in. Looking too cool. Now, what I usually like to do is take like just a paintbrush or something, stick it up in the hole, one of the drainage holes to hold on to it. Makes it look edible. I'd eat an ice cream cone that looked like this, like a full figure of Daredevil. Why not?
But the difference is out of the spring chicken back there.
Just making sure I get primer all up in all those wrinkles. You know, it's funny now that I'm thinking about this primer coat. A lot of this costume is going to be just reprimered because of the black that he did his costume for this. But I still got to get the red underneath, so that's got to come first. And I need to do a lot of picture referencing tonight. So what I'll do is I'll go online and look at screenshots from the show and load those up on my iPad so that I have photo references while I'm working. Make sure I get the boots right because I want it to be as close to screen accurate as possible. That's what I'm going for with this guy. Oh, bamboozled. We got bamboozled again. Nice. Tim Fine on the double chat today, man. You're a monster. Really appreciate you taking the time to stop in the channel today, dude. Anytime. I highly appreciate it.
Basically all day long. Oh, and it was at the 14. That's cool. 15. All right. So I like to see.
Oh, Jody, what's up, dude? I'm sorry I missed you, man. I just looked over. So sorry I missed you, Jody. If you're still here, much love to you, dude. That's Trek Mods from Hobby Time Modelers. I'm totally bummed I missed him. They were just out at Wonderfest in Kentucky. My wife and I are actually going to go next year. I'm going to enter some stuff in the contest out there. Kind of sucks because I'm going to have to drive because I don't trust the airlines with my work.
None of your business, sir. How much drive does it take to do this sober? It's kind of hard. It's not a question. Maybe if you asked it in a more specific way. But in my eyes, I feel like it's.
Oh, right on. Oh, you're still here, Jody. Right on. Yeah, dude. That looked like so much fun, man. I can't wait to see you guys out there next year. I told my wife, I was like, we are going. No ifs, ands, or buts. I'm going out. We're going out there, and I'm going to enter in at Wonderfest. Big kudos to Carlos too, man. That guy killed it this year. Medals in every on every one of his entries. I hope I have that kind of luck. I hope we all do. Oh, it looked like so much fun, man. I was super envious. I only heard about it just this year through you guys. Actually, that was the first I'd ever heard of it. I was like, dude, that looks so much fun. And once I saw how much fun you guys were all having, I'm like, I need to have that kind of fun in my life. And I heard Wayne, World of Wayne, was saying that next year is like a week earlier than it is this year. Dude, you got 5 merit cards out of 7 models. Okay, so what's a merit card? I mean, if you have time, it's 2 days, Jen. And congratulations, Jody. Yeah, guys, check out Trek Mods whenever you get a chance. Jody does some amazing kit bashing, shipbuilding, you know, if you're into Star Trek and stuff like that. I don't know how he shrinks his hands down to the size that he gets them for some of the work that he does, being such a big dude. But Jody does some fantastic work, and highly recommend checking out Jody's page or Jody's channel. And of course, Hobby Time Modelers. Freaking love those guys over there. Shout out to Wayne, World Wayne. Everybody over at Hobby Time Modelers, Pit Stain Hobbies, Stop Ian. Big love to everybody. Okay, a merit card is not a medal, but it's close. Close enough, dude. It's a medal as far as I'm concerned. The fact that they stopped and recognized your freaking amazing work is something. I'm not going to say any specifics or anything like that, but some of the models I saw were what's the best way I could put this? Some of the models I saw were of questionable. Yeah, less than perfect. I mean, none of us are perfect, sure. But I mean, I saw full blown adult models. I saw teen category models that blew away some of the adult figure models and stuff I saw there. Everything I saw from Hobby Time, you guys fucking killed it, man. Every entry I saw was beautiful. And I hate to criticize anyone. As long as they're out there trying and having fun with the hobby, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. All right, Jody, dude, thanks for stopping in, man. I appreciate you, brother. See you again soon, man. I think you guys are live streaming what today or tomorrow. I'll be in there with you. I'll be checking it out. Probably going to be going out to play pool tomorrow too. I need to rack some balls, knock some balls around. All right, it's looking pretty good.
Oh, we needed that little break.
Oh,
Relief. And so someone said this goes what, 10 minutes? Okay.
Say hello to the wife for us too, brother. Yeah, Jody and Trek Mods and Hobby Time Modelers. Those are some of the guys those are some of the first guys I started following when I got into this hobby. You know, you find other just after a few searches, you know, you start bumping into other channels that have similar interests to what you're doing and guys that can answer questions for something you need to know about. And you know, Gambit Neo being a big one too. He's one of the first channels I started following as well. You know, just kind of learning a lot about the ins and outs, you know, learning the ropes. The main thing for me was like not I know how to paint, you know, that wasn't the big deal, but I had a lot to learn about how to paint 3D printed models that I knew nothing about, you know, down to like gear I needed. And then you learn all these crazy tips and tricks too, you know, and you get different ideas from people like Gambit suggesting today that I print the base for this model in clear resin. So now I got to reprint it because I fucking love that idea. Why didn't we think of that yesterday or 2 days ago when we were setting up the print? But you know, that's how it goes. You know, it's you have afterthoughts, and then you're like, shit, that's a great idea. We should do it that way. So soon as I finish this live stream today, I'm back upstairs and I'll be reprinting the base for this thing in clear. And fingers crossed it comes out perfect on the first try. Have I learned nothing from Mara? Did Mara not teach me? Yeah, Jen. Yeah. I'll tell you what it's teaching me right now is to look more carefully at the base to see what kind of opportunities I'm gonna have with it as I get going on it. You know, like I really need to consider that. And I was like, does this have? Can I light this up? You know, that should be a question I'm always asking myself getting into a print, you know, with the base or any of the other elements in the print. It's like, okay, can I light this up? And I've got a shit ton of lighting and stuff to use now because anytime I like discover something and I need to order it, I'll order like 5 or 6 of them, you know, in case I screw one up or just to have stock so I can do it again later. So I got tons of like LED noodles and nano lights and stuff I can use. I don't have any more of those lava lights though. And this is a model that the lava light might actually work for too. Come to think of it, maybe I just order another one. Yeah, no, thanks, Gambit. Like I said, no skin off my back, dude. I'm stoked to get that idea from you. But that's why we follow so many different channels and meet so many cool people in the hobby. You know, you learn a little bit from everybody out there. I'm still learning every day. It's like, yeah, I'm a professional grade painter, but I don't know everything about this hobby. I'm always eager to learn, and that's what the channel's about. It's all of us hanging out, sharing ideas, and learning together. Hey, what's up, Aaron? Have you been lurking this whole time? Or did you actually just now pop in? Because I know you like to lurk sometimes, which is fine. If you feel like being coy and a little shy at first, that's okay. You need a little lube before you jump in to say something. Yes, that used to be my wife's hair dryer. It is no longer my wife's hair dryer. And my wounds have since healed from acquiring the hair dryer. So we're doing okay. And now my wife has a new hair dryer. She got a nice fancy hair dryer now that she claims she likes better than this one, anyways. So, okay. The funny part about it is like my wife uses a blow dryer on her hair, like maybe once or twice a year. That's it. Bunch of sirens just went by on Chad's chat, and I was like, wait, is that here? Took me a second. Wait, did I print two of these? No. Different. Yeah. Okay. To make sure all satchels are accounted for. Oi. Oi, mateys. So, can I tell you guys a story? This probably isn't cool. But I feel the need to one, this is something to talk about. Two, it's unlike me. I'm not a dick. Can I be a dick? Absolutely, especially when other people are being dicks. I have a simple philosophy in life, you know, some people suck and don't be a dick. That's it. Simple. But it doesn't excuse the behavior of other people being dicks or liars.
Coastal chilling for a minute.
And I recently came across a channel that I know it shouldn't. I know it shouldn't. It fucking shouldn't. But it pissed me off. And hold on, I gotta pause. I just caught something on this. I just noticed something I didn't notice before I put paint on the staff here is that there's two little indentations for his fingers to go, which is an amazing touch for the sculptor. Like that's such a small detail to add. I'm impressed. So I came across this channel and I'm debating right now if I should share the name of this channel. I think some of you guys might be remember, you might remember I was talking about how like one night after I was done live streaming late, I started surfing. I came like somehow I was on this page where as I scrolled, all these crazy live streams started coming up, like really fucking weird shit. And one channel I came across, Jen. Oh no, things have gotten worse. Things have gotten worse. Things have gotten a little worse. Jen, Jen knows what's up. So, like I said, I don't like dicks, and I have a hard. I don't like bullies either. I don't like narcissistic sociopaths. Those people just grind my gears. And I came across this channel recently called. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say the name of this channel, and you can go judge for yourself. And don't even judge. You can just go look for yourself. Maybe that's a better way to put it. Okay. Now, mind you, if this guy, I have to preface some things. I have to qualify this. If this guy was super cool and chill and like let everybody speak freely and didn't censor his chat and stuff like that, and he was down to earth and solid about what he's doing and everything, I wouldn't have the slightest problem with anything he was doing on his channel or how he was treating people and stuff like that. Like, okay, dude's not being a dick. He's cool. I'll get there, Jen. I'll get there. I have to preface some things first. I feel like I need to qualify this a little bit because I'm kind of being a dick. I'm going against everything I'm not necessarily practicing what I preach in this particular case. So I was drawn to this guy. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of drawn to this guy's channel. So I went back and tried to give him a second chance, and so to speak, and last night I was watching, and I don't think it was one of his subscribers. Somebody came into the chat and they were like, dude, where did you get that guitar? That is amazing. And without missing a beat, the guy said, I made these guitars. These are custom made guitars. They're basically kind of a one of a kind thing that I invented. And I went, whoa, wait. okay, so not only are you just kind of a mediocre at best guitar player, you're also a luthier who makes clear acrylic guitars that have lights inside of them, and the LED lights are sound activated and shit. Like you did that? That's your invention? That's what my brain was doing. And I was kind of like, whoa. And so I typed in the chat. I said, wait a minute, let me get this straight. So you're a luthier too. All of a sudden, my question that I posed in his chat disappeared. I literally watched it on screen. I watched my question disappear. And I was like, what the fuck just happened? Am I tripping? No, it's not Jason. I was like, what the fuck just happened? Am I tripping? I'm going to give the name up, but I need to preface, I need to tell a little backstory first to why I started trolling this guy. So my chat disappeared. And so I kind of tried again. I was like, so you play guitar and you make your own guitars. Like, how could I acquire this guitar? Like, that's amazing. You're also a luthier. I have friends who are luthiers. I was trying to engage in an honest conversation with the guy, and any questions I had about his guitars and his glasses and everything that were sound and light activated, they're sound activated and they light up. He kept like he has moderators that watch everything, and if you say something questionable, like questioning his claims or whatever, I discovered that these guys are going in and deleting the chat, which I will tell you right now is something I will absolutely never, ever fucking do in my channel. Ever. Good, bad, ugly. You guys are free to comment and speak your mind in any way, shape, or form. And I always say the same thing, you know, if I'm doing something you think sucks or whatever, I want to hear about it. Like, I'm not gonna delete it. I'm gonna engage and be like, okay, well, yeah, let's talk about that. You know, teach me, please. You know, I'll take things as a teachable moment, which this might be a teachable moment for me. I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge. But I kept seeing my chats disappear, and that really fucking set me off because censorship is weak as fuck. We live in the United States. It's a free country, you know. And true, just so much as you have freedom of speech, it's his channel. He's free to do it any way he likes. But the fact that he was telling everybody who were innocently asking about his guitars that he invented them, he basically was claiming that he invented the technology to do this. I got pissed. So I got on my phone and started taking, you know, anytime he turned towards the camera or something, I would take a screenshot of his guitar. And then at one point I zoomed in on his glasses and took a screenshot of those. Immediately go to fucking Google Lens. I found his guitars on Amazon and numerous other websites for about $300 to $375. They're really easy to find. And this motherfucker was in there telling people that he invented the guitar. It was his own proprietary design, and anybody that questioned it got deleted, including myself. And I was pissed. So I start trolling hard. I started scrolling down his website. Okay, now I'm going to fill you in. Okay, here's the name of the guy. You guys can look him up. You judge, don't judge. I mean, don't, definitely judge me because because I'm being a dick. Make your own assessment. That's all I'm saying. I can't flag the streamer video. I don't want to do that. But he's a fucking fraud. He's a grifter, and he's literally like one of the worst guitar players. I've been playing guitar for 30 years. I can play a tune, and the dude has a fuck ton of subscribers, and it's kind of like I feel like a lot of the people that like butter his ass and kind of worship him on his channel, I feel like they're probably not very intelligent people. I hate to say. Either that or they're just trolling him, which is fantastic. If they're trolling him, great. Have at it. Because he's lying to you. He's a fucking fraud. And he's a grifter. Total grifter. And his mods even lie for him. But his name is Sparky Sins. SparkySins. Sparky Sins. Glad I got that off my chest. And so while I'm looking through things, I come across it just gets better. As I'm looking through his page, his channel, I come across this thing where he says, behind the scenes of it's a short. So if you go to his shorts, scroll down quite a ways, he's got this thing. You can see if they're sharing the scam and their channels do the same thing. He doesn't even have his guitars up for sale or anything like that. He pretends like, no, this is unattainable. This stuff's made of unobtainium. You can't get this anywhere. I invented this. This is my own. And he just blows you off and says, like, that's his shit. And it's not. You can find these fucking cyberpunk sound activated light up glasses online for about $20 to $30. You can probably find them on Temu for $10. And then his guitars, and don't get me wrong, I get it. This is his shtick. It's his image that he's built on his channel. And like I said, the dude's got a fuck ton of subscribers, like way more than I will probably ever have. And I get it. I understand why he's got so many subscribers. His channel's different. He's very different. And it's kind of bad. It's like watching a B horror movie, kind of. and he's like, I play music 24/7, and it's like literally 90% of his live streams consist of him ranting about fucking whatever. And yeah, the censorship really set me off, though. The fact that like I just asked him a simple question about his guitar. I was being honest with him, I had done no research about them whatsoever before, and I sincerely, I was like, so wait, this guy's a luthier too? Like, how did he? Like, I had questions like, how did he do the electronics? How did he pour the resin? How did he get the LED lights in there? Like all the questions a maker like myself wants to ask someone that has a cool product that they're using. And then I literally just saw my chat go, bloop, just disappeared into the fucking ether. And I said a couple more comments just to see if I wasn't like losing my mind or something. Like, literally, am I tripping? What the fuck? And all my chats just kept disappearing. And his moderators had basically locked on to me and said, this dude's asking too many questions. It was like the Area 51 of fucking a YouTube channel. And so, yeah, I went into his shorts and found this one video. He said, sorry, I got trailed off there. I found this one video where he said, behind the scenes of my interview with MTV. So I'm pretty good at Googling shit and taking screenshots of stuff. Like that's part of investigating and finding products in this hobby even. And so I Google Sparky Sin. I think I Googled Sparky Sin's MTV. And on YouTube, or no, it wasn't on YouTube. I Googled it and I found this link that went to some like backwoods one horse town fucking like guitar show interview channel on like public television in wherever he is in Ohio. And it's like this sit down interview with him and this dude that looked like terrified almost the whole time. And they're both sitting there with guitars. It's so fucking bad. And he's claiming that this is his interview with MTV. I even came across another video of him back when he was like, wasn't even 21 yet, and he was in Hollywood. He apparently joined some band called Spectra. I went down a fucking rabbit hole, guys. I went down a fucking rabbit hole. And naturally, I had to go watch because here's Sparky Sins on the streets of Hollywood in Southern California, where I grew up. Oh, it was so fucking hard to watch. Is painful. In a way, I almost kind of feel sorry for the guy. I don't know if he has mental issues or something going on. I know he lost his mom, you know. Very, very sorry about that. Nobody wants to lose their mom. I got no troll about that whatsoever. But lying to people, telling them you invented something, and then shutting them down when they question it, and bullying people and like literally kicking people off of your chat. Anybody that questions anything, he boosts them off the chat, or his moderators do. That fucking pisses me off. Like that's some straight up Soviet Union shit right there. And it's just not cool. You know, you got you get other people coming in. Like if I had a guitar channel, you know, like I played guitar and you know, people are coming onto my channel and they're asking me what brand of guitar I play and stuff like that. The last fucking thing on earth I'm ever going to do is tell them, oh, I invented this guitar. That's my creation. You can't have this. And then if you question it, I'm just going to fucking shut you down and like make you disappear. Who the fuck does that? And I realized watching his channel and how like every maybe minute and a half, 2 minutes, he does the fucking heavy metal hair flick shit. I was like, dude, this guy's a fucking narcissist. And then with everything else, I was like, okay, so now we have narcissism and sociopathy mixing together in this dude's channel. And basically, the only people he wants to keep around are sycophants that like pretend or actually worship the guy. It's just sad. It's sad. What's I think even the most saddest thing to me is that he really does have so many subscribers on his channel. But yeah, Sparky, if you're out there, if you happen to come to my channel and you see this, fuck you, dude. Stop being such an asshole. Just be yourself, bro. You don't need to lie to kick it, dude. Tell people that you got that guitar from Amazon or NRS or wherever the hell you bought your guitars. Tell them so that they can go out and buy one. Trust me, nobody's going to try and imitate your channel, dude. That's all you. I don't think anybody in their right mind would try to emulate or copy your channel to get views and stuff like that. That's all you, bro. But stop being a fucking dick. Stop censoring people. You know, be yourself, bro. Like, god damn it. I can't stress enough how much of a punk ass bitch you look like to many of us out there that come into your channel to like I seriously was entertained at first. I was like, this guy's brilliant. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was great. And at the same time, watching his channel, I could absolutely see why he's on YouTube and not in an active band and traveling around and touring and doing stuff like that. You know, he's like I said, mediocre guitar player at best. At best. And he's such a sociopathic narcissist that any band that put up with him for 5 minutes is probably going to kick him out. I watched a live video of him playing like lead guitar for that band that I'd mentioned earlier. No shame on those guys. They seem like fun dudes back in the late 90s, 2000s, whatever, but I'd have kicked him out too. Get this fucking guy out of here. There's plenty of lead guitar players out there that aren't going to be sociopathic, narcissistic, hair flipping fuck offs. Like, oh, but you get to see, like, okay, this is what this guy's grown into. Like I said, I went down a fucking rabbit hole after I got censored and shit. I was literally up, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was literally up until fucking 2 o'clock in the morning researching and trolling this fucking guy. I'm an angry elf. I'm not that short, dude. I'm 5'10", motherfucker. This is the skater in me coming out, dude. Like, fucking be real with people, man. You don't have to fucking lie. You don't have to censor people. Like, that's such a fucking dick move. And it's like, part of me wants to start like some kind of uprising, you know, where I advertise Sparky's guitars that he plays on his channel so that people can go buy them. Like, oh God, I wish I could somehow like tag a link to his channel so that people could read like, oh, so that's where his guitar comes from. He didn't fucking invent this. I can just go buy this right now for $400, $300. Yes, you can. I want that to be my superhero power. It's fucked up. I know it's fucked up, but I had to share that with you guys. I had to. I mean, I'm a really nice guy. I'm super down to earth, but I can be a dick. I'm smart. I'm tenacious, and I don't give up on shit. I'm a skateboarder, and just having that guy seeing him treat people the way he was treating potential subscribers and even subscribers in some cases. I saw him really rip into this one guy named Silver Wolf. You've gone down the missing kid rabbit hole and lost a day or two before? Yeah, dude. Shit like that, man. Absolutely.
A couple hundred miles. Yeah, well, yeah, he was that. It's awesome. Yeah.
Catching up with the chat here. Jen says, did a mod get rid of it, my chat, or did him? It was probably a mod because he was like masturbating with his guitar and like playing with his keyboards and his looping pedals that he clearly absolutely has no fucking idea how to operate properly. I literally, like, I guess he live streams like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays every week, and Saturdays or something too. I'm gonna fucking be there every night. But anyhow, oh, so one place I know my comment can't get deleted was that TV show, that public broadcast station TV show that he claims was an MTV interview. Yes, I do play guitar, Tim. 100%. Don't get my channel attacked? Dude, don't tempt me with a good time, Tim. Holy shit. Bring it. Oh, God. I would take on Sparky and his minions any fucking day, bro. I would eat those guys alive. I just don't put up with fucking liars and cheats, man. I can't stand those people that take advantage of you know, people that might not be as smart or, you know, smart enough to catch on to something like that. You know, I can't. The dude cannot abide. And yeah, it just fucking fried me that he was doing that to people and myself. I I got pissed. I'm pissed.
Here, this has a little
Hear that? This is not my new guitar. This is my piece of shit studio beater. And I'm super rusty too, to be fair. Let me see if I can do this real quick. I'm just letting paint dry now, so with the chat. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Oh, there we go. Does that work? That kind of works. So out of tune. Hopefully I don't break a string. And yes, I play by ear. I just got not a brand new, I got a Washburn. If you look up Deep Forest Burlwood, it's an acoustic electric series that Washburn just put out recently. Really beautiful, unusual, and unique body on it. The Burlwood just fucking sets it off. I traded in a Pakistani, it's called a Bazooki. And it was made in Pakistan. They're about $600-700. I traded it in, and the guitar store. If you ever you can look up a guitar store called Guitar 48. They're in Ventura. The guy who owns the shop is the same dude who basically works on all, or he used to work on all of Jack White's guitars and stuff. Really nice guy. So they gave me $300 store credit, and I bought this Washburn. And it's fun, but I don't keep it down here in the studio with me. This is just like my studio beater. I don't even know what this is. Talmar. Oh, it's an Ibanez. Couldn't even read that shit. I have so many guitars, I don't even know what I have anymore. I'm just mostly like a noodler, man. I'm not. I don't profess to be no expert guitar player. And I'm not used to this guitar either. God, these strings are awful. Yeah, but look at. Yeah, you can see my fingers are. I got baby fingers right now. I haven't played guitar much in a long time. I'm starting to build back up again though with my Washburn because I do play that. I've been playing it every night, but I hate this fucking guitar. This guitar actually doesn't sound too bad in drop D though. Yeah. Anyways, I'm rusty. That's my concert for the day. The Washburn, I really like the Washburn because it's got a really nice, deep, bassy sound to it, which I really enjoy. The last band I was in, I was actually, I played 4-string, 5-string, and 6-string fretless bass and fretted. Where is my bass? I have a bass in here too. There's my 12-string. These are all the guitars that I still need to take over to my luthier buddy and have him work on. This is my bass. I use a stove temperature for the volume knob on this one. My buddy Matt gave me that. Shout out to Matty Milks. But yeah, I don't play in band anymore. I don't play in a band anymore. I just noodle around. I jam out with people occasionally, and I mostly play mandolin these days. That's typically what I play. But I loved that Washburn so much I had to pick it up. Let me catch the chat here. And we still got chat on the channel. You don't have a good acoustic, they get pricey. Yes, my good acoustic was really expensive. Yeah, I like humbuckers as well. I'm a big fan of EMGs nowadays, though. I have EMGs on my bass that I have upstairs, and I love it. You brand your damage a couple of years ago. You have an Ibanez bass. My 6-string bass was an Ibanez. I actually sold that back in 2015, right before I moved to China. Oh, the mic barely picks it up. Yeah, this little lavalier mic, like if you're not like right on it, it doesn't pick up very well. Cool. All right. Well, we are definitely ready to start putting color down on this guy. But I've also got to reprint. I'm gonna reprint the base in clear resin. I'm gonna get that started as soon as I get back upstairs. And yeah, other than that, feel free to go head over to Sparky Sins and give him some love. Just take caution, like if you question, criticize, or anything on his channel that can't be construed as something that's kissing his ass, it'll get deleted. And the mods will tell you you're being negative, and it's so fucking weird, man. It's so fucking weird. Like his whole, like every one of his mods is just some crazy sycophant. Like kind of like someone else we might know who runs a particular office in the government, but we won't go there. I don't need to get into another rant today. Nobody questions Sparky, okay? Yeah, you fucking better not. We'll fucking put you in purgatory real quick. But if you want to know what kind of guitars he's using, no, he didn't fucking invent them. And yes, you can buy them, and I will give you the link. And like I said, truth be told, dude, his channel at first was quite entertaining. Like I was like, dude, this guy's hilarious. He's awesome, but he won't shut the fuck up. He's not playing. He's just ranting this whole time. And what the fuck? And then I realized he was like censoring me and other people in the chat and stuff, and things took a turn for the worst. And now I'm finding anything I can find Now I'm like going online and finding anything I can find where I can leave a comment about something that he lied about to people with. And the TV channel thing, that's my favorite one because Sparky has no control over that. And there was already another guy in there that was kind of pointing out some things, and we were sharing a comment or two.
I'll do a little shop.
See, that's just it, though. I would never lie. I'd be like, dude, I bought this. It's the same guitar as Sparky's. Look, it's got the Ibanez handle, like Steve Vai's guitar. Yeah, it's a total. The body is acrylic, and it's if you know, you've seen Steve Vai's Gem. It's called the Gem guitar. It's got the filigree in it. In fact, I did a miniature version of that actual guitar on my channel. Sparky's guitar has the same body shape and everything, but his neck and everything is clear all the way through. It's all acrylic. I mean, it's gaudy, and it sounds, hate to say it sounds terrible, but it looks cool. It's fun. Some fucking rave party disco ass shit going on with his guitar and his little cyberpunk glasses things. Like I said, he's got a shtick. He's got a lot of followers watching him. I'd love to have that many followers on my channel, but God knows I wouldn't censor the chat. I'd love hearing all the people tell me I sucked. Ah, that's how I grew. That's how I grew up, man. Any of myself or any of my friends started getting too high on ourselves, like here comes Chris to fucking shoot you down. That guy ripped on people better than anybody I ever knew. Our best friends always brought us back down to earth. And you grow up learning that one, you ain't got a lie to kick it. Two, just be yourself. Yes, I do suck, just like Primus. Just be yourself. Just be honest with yourself. Be honest with people around you. Take it as a teachable moment, like, hey, this guy just wants to, he likes your guitar. He thinks it looks cool. But tell him where to get one. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's stupid. It's totally stupid. But the censorship part, that just set me off. It just did. I'm not gonna lie. I can't. It's super petty. I know. And you guys can tell me that all you want. It's not gonna change my it's not gonna change my mind though. Uh like I'm on a mission to turn this guy around. Like, bro, did you lie to your mom this much before she passed away? And he's such a grifter, dude. Like he does like secret grifting. Like under the table grifting, like, oh, did you see what my smoke machine did just now? My smoke machine, and then he'll flick his hair back, because he's got super long Hessian heavy metal hair. Did you see what you didn't see it squirt? Yeah, I think my smoke machine's going down. It's gonna cost me like $300 to buy a new one. And then all of a sudden you see his super chats start rolling in, $100 for here, $20 here, and I'm just screaming, tearing my hair out. Don't give him money. Like, the guy's he's good. I'll give him that. He's fucking good. How interesting do you have to feel to lie about everything? Exactly, dude. Like, just be yourself. Just be your natural self. You don't have to lie to kick it. I just love people so much more when they're genuine, even if they suck. At least you're honest with yourself about it. It's like myself with my channel. Like, I fucking suck. You're right. Like, I'm not the best painter out there, but I'll tell you every paint that I use, cheap, expensive, whatever. I'll tell you what kind of brushes anything you want to know. I'm going to share that with you. All of it. Like, Just be straight. That's it. Just be straight with yourself and be straight with other people out there. We're not taking any of this with us. So the memories you leave behind for people to look at are kind of important, I think. I don't know. You might be. I might be what? Ooh, excuse me. It's my Mountain Dew kicking in. Did we lose Gambit? Did Gambit already go to sleep? I know it's super late there for him. Gambit's been quiet. He's like, Ron's screaming about some crazy guy right now. I'm just going to go to bed and not say anything. Oh, you're still here, Gambit. Woo! You lived through that. My tirade of nonsense still working. Good man, dude. You're a fucking beast. Are you still, which one are you working on right now? I'm still waiting for your live stream, dude. Which one are you working on? I'm like, I'm waiting on your live stream, and you're like, I'm waiting on you to learn OBS so we can do group builds. Attack on Titan. That's right. That's right. Are you still working on that sword scabbard? That looked really good, dude. Your reprint. I like it. A lot thinner. How you showed me. It's a little sleek. Yeah. Yeah, I really liked your reprint. You're gonna have to teach me sometime how to do that stuff, dude. And that's what I'm talking about. Like Gambit knows tons of shit about this hobby that I have no clue about. I don't have any idea how to do it. But if I get into it, if it's something I want to learn, like I know I can count on Gambit to be like gracious and take the time to teach me how to do it, you know? You fucking better anyways. Oh, you're helping a friend with editing some files. Very cool. So yeah, I'm gonna get back upstairs and start reprinting this base. Jen, I think you came in late. Did you come in late, Jen? We're gonna reprint this in clear, and I'm gonna mask off all the skulls with latex, and then paint over everything. And then once everything's done painting, we'll peel the latex off and do the skulls in like a transparent red. And we're gonna light this from the bottom. So not only will the light come through all these little areas and stuff, I think it'll look really cool, but all the skulls will all be glowing red. I think it's going to look really bitchin'. Gambit's idea. Thank you, Gambit. So I'm going to reprint that in clear. And then we've got the Screaming Hand is primered and ready for paint. The Screaming Hands are fun. They don't take a long time to do. Yeah, you were a little late, Jen. That's okay. That's okay. Changing a staff in his hand. Okay. That's something I really want to learn, dude, is how to edit files like that. Like, what software do you use, anyways, before I wrap up here for your editing? Are you just doing that in your slicer? Where's Chad at? Chad is at a gas station. Oh, Channel 13, WMBB TV. Shout out to those guys. I think what is Chad about to do, an interview or something? That's fucking cool. A rolling interview. Okay, they're about 20 minutes away. Chad ain't got time for that. He's gonna keep skating. They're gonna have to catch up. ZBrush and Mesh Mixer. Do you pay for the paid version of ZBrush, or are you just using the free version to do all that? I've heard of both of those programs. I've never used them though. I have no idea how that stuff works. I mean, I could have an idea pretty quickly if I got into it. I just never mess with that stuff. Right now, I'm trying to learn OBS. Can't say it. Okay, fair enough. Works for me. Now I'm going to delete your chat. All right, guys. Well, I should wrap this up. I got to get upstairs, and I think my wife's getting pizza for dinner tonight, maybe. I don't feel like cooking. Oh, by the way, Gambit, I did make chicken and vegetables with, I made chicken and steamed broccoli with like a 4-cheese rice last night. And it was awesome. So thanks for that dinner idea, Gambit. Appreciate it. My wife was stoked. The chicken turned out bitchin'. I just oven baked it. I used Stubbs chicken rub for the chicken, and then just salt and cracked black pepper. It was so good. I hadn't baked chicken in a while. Today I made bacon so she could have a turkey bacon lettuce Italian sandwich for lunch. She was stoked. Bacon always makes everything happy, except for the pigs, maybe. That's cool. So I guess Chad, before I wrap up, I want to do a couple more shout outs. I know it's kind of cheesy, but I got to do it, man. Big shout out to Chad Caruso, Skating Across America, about to be interviewed by WMBB TV out of Florida. And big shout out to everybody in the chat: Tim, Krista, David, Nazaroff, Ace Life, James B608. Fucking love you guys. Been at it since Tony Alma Works. We've been at it since the beginning. Chad is an animal. But he's skating across America for charity for Natural High. It's a program that helps keep kids off drugs and alcohol and helps them concentrate on their hobbies and passions, stuff like this, to keep them busy and happy and off drugs and sober, which is awesome. Yeah, big W's all around for everybody. So much love out to Chad and everyone, and Danny. Can't forget Danny. And big shout out to Aaron Murphy Law. Love you, buddy. Tim, Jen, Gambit, everyone. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate and love the fact that you guys hang out with me and listened to my fucking rant today about about Sparky. And yeah, that was fun. Bye, Jen. Have a good night, girl. Enjoy. And yeah, and a big shout out to Sparky Sins out there. Much love, brother. Kudos. Tell people where they can get your fucking guitars, dumbass. Oh, I'm awful. Anyways, I love you guys. Happy 3D printing, happy painting, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon. I got to get upstairs and jump on the chat with Chad and catch this interview, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow with a clear printed base for our friend here. I'm not going to paint anything on this guy until the base is done, because that's how I roll. I got to do the base first. So we're frozen here until I get that base right. So I'm going to get printing on that. And I will look forward to probably seeing you guys tomorrow. Much love. Happy 3D printing. Happy painting. And have a nice day. And toodles.